you had a moment where God, like, he highlighted the country of Brazil for you. So why don't you
Yeah,
share with
man.
us that journey and how you knew that he
Yeah.
was telling you to go there?
As you can tell, I don't like talking about myself, so many times I breeze over things, important points. So it was 13 years ago now that I was in my room, and the Lord said, will you have the discipline to pray for the nations? And I said, yeah, Lord, like, you can trust me with that, with that important role to pray for the nations. And again, I hadn't traveled anywhere at that time. And he said, so I want you to begin to pray. So he woke me up every morning around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would actually go to my church and I would pray 6 to 7 o'clock in the morning. Our church, the way that the foyer was open, it was open early in the morning like that. And I began to pray. And for 2 years, I prayed for the nations, and there was all these flags on the stage. And I remember my brother and I get goosebumps just thinking about it, because I was there on the stage for 2 years. And I would go there and I'd begin to lay hands on all of the flags. And there was about 56 different flags on the stage. And every day I would pray for the flags. And there was one particular flag at the very end that when I would get to that flag, it was just like this just deep kind of groaning, kind of that very deep type of prayer would come out of me. And I would just begin to travail in the Spirit and just pray in the Spirit for this country. And the Lord would reveal to me that this nation, that the government was it was turned from the top to the bottom, and it was a corrupted government. And it didn't occur to me that it was Brazil at all. For 2 years, I didn't even look at the name. It was 2 years had gone by, and one day I was in a prayer meeting, and Jessica, my future wife, she sat in front of me, and the Lord told me, he said, that's your wife. And today I'm going to give you 2 visions. For you, you prayed for 2 years, so I'm going to give you two new visions. And long and behold, didn't know that I, talked to Jessica. We became, right. She turned around, I talked to her, and she said, I'm for Brazil. And at that moment, when she showed me the flag, it was that specific flag that I had been praying for 2 years nonstop. And the Lord said, today I'm giving you your wife. That's your first vision. And the second vision is Brazil. So pack your bags, boy, because you're about to ship off and change your life. Your life can be changed forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's been a crazy ride. And man, now looking back at it, it's just insane. I remember telling my family, I was like, I'm moving to Brazil. And they're like, where are you going? And my brother specifically said, please, bro, don't go. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die on the mission field. And I'm like, dude, I gotta go. I gotta go to Brazil. The Lord said, go. I've been praying for 2 years. So let's go. I sold everything. I went to Brazil. I was in Brazil. I remember arriving into Rio de Janeiro. I had $1 in my banking account. I didn't have a return ticket because I didn't have enough money at that time. The rest is history. I mean, it's just crazy.